Hey guys, what is up? Long time no talk. I've had kind of a busy slash crazy slash ridiculous week. I've been hanging out with my friend a lot. Went to see some awesome fireworks at a huge thing. Found out my credit card got stolen. It's been fun. Yeah, I can't tell you anything about it because I don't know anything about it. But I thought I would make a quick video as kind of an update to be like, hey, how you doing? Haven't talked to you guys in forever. Hope you all are good. I haven't been doing anything in the hobby recently because I just haven't had the time. Haven't had the time, I guess. So, yeah, I did do one thing in the hobby which I think is really funny and I want to share. There was a girl online that was asking for a hybrid comparison because she wanted to know if it would work or not. So I told her I had both and I would do it for her because I thought it would be fun. So this happened and it's hilarious. What? This is a Zoom Winnie Diafi on a Dal Chateau Ada. Well, without the fawn piece. I guess just a Dal Chateau MSD doll or MSD body. How do you want to say it? But it kind of almost works. Like, it doesn't look too awful. It's a little unproportionate when you look at her hips compared to her face. I'm just looking at all of it in the frame. Probably not. It's really hard. It doesn't look that awful, but it's funny. I think it's really funny that a teeny head will fit on an MSD body. It's hilarious. And it's also really funny to look at Robin grown up and slightly skanky. Whatevs. But it's just funny and a good time. And I giggled about it. The resin match isn't good either. But it's just funny. And I thought that I would share because I had a good laugh. And I thought maybe you guys could use a good laugh too. Why not? Other things I have been up to is I finally got this Wandering Sun Volume 1. I think I started reading this when it came out or a little bit after. It's really good. It's really good. If you're into the whole LGBT thing or if you're part of the community or anything, it's a brilliant, brilliant manga about a boy that cross-dresses and a girl that wants to be a boy, and they're best friends, and it's just really good, and it strikes close to home, and it's just, it's a really good story, and if you're into that sort of thing, I highly suggest it, because it will make you feel things, and it is good, and it's so cute and adorable, and their friendship is just perfect, and that's just a thing. And I have wanted the hard copy for a really long time, and I finally bought it. Unfortunately, I bought it off Amazon, and it was supposedly a new book, and it's a library book. So that was super disappointing. It's got stickers on it. I got most of them off. I still have this one. And then there's like a stamp in the back, which isn't horribly noticeable, but it's like purchased from whatever library. And it didn't come with the slipcover, which I was really angry about. I contacted the seller, and I think he said I could return it and get a full refund, or just get like a 50% refund, which I think I'll just take the 50% refund, because by the time that I spend the money to return the book and then get the money back, I'm losing money. So I might as well just keep it and deal and get half of my money back. So that's a thing. The other thing I've been obsessed with lately, which I totally want to share with you guys, is the art of Camilla D'Erico. I'm probably saying that wrong. D'Erico, something like that. There's her name. If you guys haven't seen any of her work, you totally should look her up, because she does amazing, beautiful things, and I love her. This came out a while ago, I think. This is like one of 2 art books. I bought both, but the other one is for her series. She has a series, Tanpopo, which is cool. But like, oh, glare. Like, this is just sort of the stuff that she does. It's hard to see, and there's probably awful glare. But it's just really good. I love her style and the colors that she uses. And there's one that she did that isn't in the art book, and I was really bummed out about. But her use of, like, the lack of color is gorgeous. There's a girl with, like, an octopus on her head. Or, that's not even the one I want to talk about. She's just a really beautiful girl with white hair, and her skin tone is very gray, and the background is, like, very light blue. So it's, like, a very soft, colorless palette. And then she's got like a hole in her chest, and it's like oozing rainbows. That sounds awful, but it's really good, and I wish it was in here, so I'd totally show you. It's just, I don't know, I love it a lot. Stuff like this is fancy. I don't know if you can see it. It's just really good. I just am in love with her and her art, and it's just good. And you guys should totally look her up. She has her own manga series called Tanpopo or Tanpopo. I don't know how you want to say it. It is really fun. It's written kind of like Shakespeare. It's so good, and there's I don't know how to describe it without spoiling things. It's really beautiful. Like there are pages where like it's just like that, no big deal, but it's really good, guys. If you have the time, I would totally just look her up, see if you like her. She's amazing. I totally support her as of this moment. I bought 3 of her things. I also got the Tanpopo graphic novel. That's not a graphic novel. The Tanpopo art book, which I actually haven't really had a chance to look through yet. It might have the picture I want on it, humorously enough. But so yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to. I started filing. It's not real. Started playing what's that game? Tomb Raider. Finally, I've had it for like 3 months. No big deal, but I finally got the time to play it, and I love it. The style is just really good. I love the use of all the buttons, like the crawling with the L1 and R1 is really good, and like the action commands are good, and the style of the game is good. I'm not words, really hard. I'm not 100% in love with the story yet, but I'm not that far into it. I think it will hopefully get better. But I love it. It's a really fun game, and it's really dark and fancy, and her death scenes, as awful as this sounds, is probably my favorite part of the game. Like, the gore and the pain of it is just so good, and like, that makes me sound like an awful person, but it's just really well done, and like, you feel it, and it's awful, and it's like, makes you cringe, you know, makes you like, ugh, I did this to her because I'm a bad player, and it's just really good, and I love it. But, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry this wasn't that much of an update. Hopefully you guys laughed at Robin and her poor predicament of being a grown-up now. It's so funny. I can't get over it. Her tiny little head is good. This is a good time. But I love you guys, and I will see you hopefully sometime soon when I get my crap together and figure out what's going on in my life right now because it's getting cray. So, yeah. Love you guys. Bye.